Hello everybody, hi, hello. It's Sarah here from Sarah Macaulay Studio. How are you guys today? Hope you're really well. Hope you're having good weather wherever you are. Do let me know where you're watching from and what you're up to today. I'd love to know. It's great to see some of you jumping on. I've got a really beautiful project to show you tonight. Hello Yvonne, how are you? I hope you're not too bored in this lockdown. It has been a bit trying, but it's good when you've got craft projects to get into. So I'm going to show you tonight the Gold Flowers and Bird poster print, which is an absolutely gorgeous poster print. These posters are only available in Australia at the moment, but they are beaming out globally really soon. So whichever country you're in, keep an eye on the Aussie Decor Transfers website. We're updating the website all the time. There's really cool products coming out. When you're on the website, if you want to see what's available in your region, scroll down to the bottom of the website and select your region and currency, and then all the gorgeous items will pop up which are available to you. And as I said, all sorts of things are arriving in different countries. So you've got heaps of choice. Hi Jessie, how are you today? Thank you so much for watching. Jessie, I'm demonstrating the Gold Flowers and Bird poster print today. I don't know if you've seen this one yet. This is actually quite a small, the size I've got today is small. It is A3 size, so if you can envisage like the big size you might print out on a photocopier, twice the size of A4, so your normal piece of paper that's in a printer, that size, so it's double that. Tonya, hi, how you going? Thanks for joining me. Lovely to see you. So I'm going to get straight into the project. I know a few of you are probably keen to see me get on with it. So some of you might have seen the poster print last week. This was my first trial with a poster print. I stuck it on a tray. This is the Thai Gold Damask poster print, and it was so easy to put on and I was so happy with it. I just love this tray. This was something I was thinking I might give to a friend or somebody I might owe a present to, but when I put it on my dining table I just loved it so much. I'm not giving this to anyone. This is staying in my house. Again, so easy to do. This is an IKEA tray, poster print, super easy, glued on with PVA wood glue, and you don't need to seal poster prints all over. You might have seen Crystal, one of our brand ambassadors, demonstrating poster prints. She is all over the poster prints, and she was explaining you don't actually need to seal them because they come with their own protective film, but you do need to seal all around the edges, just because little bits of air might creep in around the edges and you want them to be really nice, flat, completely sealed. And I have actually put a clear water-based varnish over the whole top. The reason being because I want to be able to use it for food, hot cups of tea, make it really durable for heat. So if you use it on furniture, if you put it in the back of your bookcase, Crystal put hers in the back of a little cupboard. You don't actually need to seal apart from around the edges. The reason I have sealed this one is purely because I'm using it for heavy duty hot things. Anyway, enough of that. So today I'm going to be showing you what I decided to use my gold birds on in this cute little table. Hi Siobhan, thanks for joining. So I picked this up for $20 from Manly Market. It was a sort of tired little brown object. It was missing a drawer, and I just thought, what a cute, it's got really sweet details, really lovely kind of Queen Anne style legs, and I just thought this would be great for a project. So I'm going to use my gold bird print on the top. Super easy. Now the reason that I have this piece of baking paper on the top is because I'll show you the challenge that I came across is that the top of this piece is not just a rectangle. It has, I'll take this completely off so you can see, it's curved, which gives it a really sweet detail. But because I want my print, hi Kelly, how are you? Thanks for joining from Portugal. I've got no idea what time of day it would be for you, but I really appreciate you joining and welcome to the team. So what I've done to combat this challenge is I've got my baking paper, plain old kitchen baking paper, and I've traced the outline of the edge of the top of my table so that I know exactly what size and shape it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out. I'll just tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to cut out my baking paper, then I'm going to trace round it on my bird poster, and that way my bird should be exactly the right wavy rectangle to stick on the top of my table. For those of you jumping on, I can see a few of you coming on now. Welcome, thank you for joining. This is Sarah from Sarah Macaulay Studio. I'm live on the Aussie Decor Transfers Facebook page. I'm showing you one of our beautiful poster prints. For those of you who weren't watching last week when I did a poster, they're a very beautiful thick fabric, they're a thick lustrous quality paper. They're 180 GSM, which is a good thick stock, photographic quality, sort of satin matte finish and water resistant. So you can't really go wrong with these. They're durable and they're easy to work with. So my next step, hoping you can see, I'm just going to cut round where I've drawn my wavy line. I feel like I'm doing one of those cookery projects where you're going to line a baking tray or something. But anyway, this was some of you might have a smarter idea on how to do this, but this was the only way I could think of to actually correctly measure the size I needed for my bird. Siobhan, you might have some smart ideas. So anyway, I would love to know, hi Belinda, how are you going today? Thanks for joining. That's cool. Some of you, I don't know if some of you have been keeping an eye on the Aussie Decor Transfers Creative Club. I know some of you are in it already. But we've just launched a brand new giveaway, which is really cool. If you purchase, there's 2 new transfers. I'm going to just tilt you up a bit so I can speak to you. I don't like talking to nobody. You might have seen we've got 2 gorgeous new transfers. The fabulous fuchsia, which has got hummingbirds on it as well, like amazing, vibrant hummingbirds. And we've also got the cacti, which has got llamas in. It's bonkers. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to try it. So if you buy any of those 2 transfer sets, use them on a project, put pictures of your creation in our Creative Club, which is a Facebook group specifically for you guys to show your Aussie decor creations. The post, use the hashtag August 2021, so hashtag August 2021, and that way you go into the competition and the winner will win $120 worth of Aussie Decor product of your choice, and you get to be the feature photo for the month of August. So it's a really cool prize. The person who's just won the July prize did this incredible piece of furniture with, you know, this amazing hooked caterpillar Alice in Wonderland beautiful design. So it's great, and it's just inspiring to see everyone's designs and what everyone is doing. Evelyn, thanks for watching. Are you Evelyn or Evelyn? I hope I've got it right. Thank you for joining. So while I've been speaking, I've just been cutting around my baking paper in my, so just so that I've got this lovely wavy top part. You know, it would have been a lot easier if I'd just chosen a table with a rectangular top, but that would have just been, that would have been too simple, wouldn't it? Okay, so now that I have my piece of paper cut out, this piece of paper is now the size of the top of my table, and I'm going to draw around it on my poster print so I've got exactly the right size. I would have added the print to the top of the table and cut around it with a sharp knife. Yeah, that actually would have been good. That's actually a smart way to do it. I might try that next time. There's kind of, it's good to kind of experiment, and I'm really enjoying watching the other brand ambassadors, content creators on the team do things their own way, because we've all got our own specific ways of doing it, and it's really good to learn from each other as well. So I'm doing a quick draw around my poster print. I'm doing it in pen because this bit's going to be cut off. No one's going to see my pen marks. The bird is my favourite bit of this design, so I'm making sure I don't cut my bird off, because that would be a bit tragic. Because this poster print is water resistant, it's not loving my pen, but that's okay. I've got enough of a line that I'll be able to cut. Cut around it. Okay, cool, nearly there. That's great. So if any of you would like to explore the products, if you're in Australia, these poster prints are available. If you're elsewhere, Tonya, I know you're in the US, do jump on the Aussie Decor Transfers website. The link is above this video. Explore all the products and reach out to us if you have any questions. Or some of you might have a local stockist. If you know you have a local stockist, do go to them and buy your products and ask you questions. If you don't, jump onto the link. Okay, I'm nearly there with this. And check out the gorgeous things. Hello Deb, how are you going? Thank you for joining. I am part way through measuring out my gold bird, which I absolutely love. He's so pretty, and I'm sticking him on a gold background because I just thought he deserved a bit of sparkle and pizzazz. Hi Sue, how are you going? Thank you for joining. If you've just joined, drop me an emoji, let me know where you're coming from. Pop a little heart or a thumbs up or whatever your favourite emoji is. That would be great. So for those of you who've just joined, I'm working on this beautiful gold flowers and bird poster print. It's really lovely quality, it's thick and lustrous. I'm cutting it out to fit the top of a little side table, which is a wiggly, it's got a wiggly shaped top. So, but I liked it so much and I thought it would suit the design so well that I thought it's worth making the effort to get my wiggly design cut out right. And I know that these are really easy to apply because I worked with one last week on my live, so I know that it's worth fiddling around with getting the design right, because I know it's going to just work on just fabulously well. Okay, and I think I'm nearly there. This is size A3, so it's smallish, but it's big enough to use on a small piece of furniture like a coffee table, side table. You could use it on a little bedside table. You could use it to on all sorts of craft projects, you know, trinket boxes, books. It's just a nice little size to use. Okay, I think I'm about there. And I've managed to salvage a bit at the end, which I'm going to use for another project. Great, okay. So that was the cutting out bit. There it is. So those of you who weren't on at the beginning, this is the piece I'm going to be working on. This was a little market purchase, dark brown timber, a bit scratched, a little bit unloved. And I've painted it in metallic chalk paints. It's a mixture of copper and gold, so it's sort of rose gold colour. And I've also sealed it with a water-based varnish because I wanted to be clean, clear, have a great surface to stick my poster print on. So that you can see the surface of it, I'm just going to move it down. I'm going to try and get a good angle so that you can actually see me working on the top of it. Does that work okay? I hope so. I hope so. Good. Kelly, what's the weather like in Portugal? I bet it's nicer than it is here in Sydney. It's cold, it's dark, it's about 6 degrees outside. Okay, I'm hoping you can see that. Yell out if you can't. My poster print is going to sit on top here. It looks like it's about right. There's a little bit where I've got some pen on the edge of the paper, so I'm just going to snip that bit off. And a little bit of corner where I haven't cut it that nicely. But otherwise, that looks about right. Hello Liz, how are you? I was just talking about your gorgeous competition entry and your win. You were very clever. I really thought you did a great job. So well done. Thanks for joining the live. So I'm going to stick it on with this PVA wood glue. Can you see that? Yeah, you see that? Basic glue from the hardware store. You don't need that much. I'm just going to apply it with a roller. And a good way to get super stickability is to use the PVA glue on both sides. That way you get absolutely wonderful adherence. I'm going to use a roller to put it on, really quick, easy, and you get a nice even coat of the glue. So I'm going to first just put it on my project. I'm going to put it on the print, just get a nice even coat all over, just making sure I go right out to the edges. You don't need like loads and loads, but just a nice even-ish coat all over. Liz, yeah, don't worry about being late. I'm really happy you joined. This is the gold flowers and bird poster print. Have you seen, I don't know if you've seen this one yet, but it's, last week I demonstrated the Tie Damask poster print. This is the same range, but a beautiful gold bird. And it's, if you look on the website, if you're in Australia, it's on the website as the Gold Flowers and Bird on Duck Egg Blue. I'm just going to put him there to sit for a minute. I don't know why I think it's a him. And I'm going to apply some glue just to the surface of my table. And if you, what I tend to do is I just keep a damp cloth handy. You could use baby wipes, but I just prefer a, you just need something for when you're actually applying your poster print and you're concerned about getting glue on bits you don't want glue on. But because it's all water soluble products we're using PVA, which washes up in water, and when I do seal the edges I'll use a water-based varnish. I'm not too worried. I like using these water-based products. Hello Maria, how are you today? Thank you for joining. I'll just say a quick hello to those who've just joined. Sarah here from Sarah Macaulay Studio on the Aussie Decor Transfers page. I've got Gold Flowers and Bird poster print that I'm using on a small side table, which is a little bit of a sort of a wavy shape on the top. So I've spent a lot of time measuring and cutting, which is a bit boring, but now comes the fun bit. And what I'm going to do, it's such a small project, it's going to be fairly quick, but the best thing to do is to stick one end on first. So I'm just going to line up this end really carefully. And because it's thick, you can kind of lift it up and place it a couple of times to get it right. It's not one of those products that sticks on and then you've lost all your chance to play with it. It's I love that about this, because you do have the opportunity to lift it up and play with it. Now what you do need for these poster prints is one of these blue tools. You'll have seen some of the other brand ambassadors using these, and these are wonderful for pushing all the bubbles out or any creases or so on. I can't see any bubbles, but anyway, the reason I've got it in a little bag is just so I don't get the felt edge of it gluey. These don't come with a poster print, but they're $4.95 Aussie on the website, or equivalent currency wherever you are. So Tonya, they'll be, a few dollars in the US. And I hope you can see this. So I'm starting at one end and I'm just pushing the poster print on. I'm paying particular attention to the edges. So I might move you a little bit closer. That's a bit better. Because these stick beautifully. I just love them. They go on quickly, and because they're a thick, they're a thick stock, and this has got a felt edge. It's a gentle tool. Hi, Crystal. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Because this is a felt edge tool, you can push quite hard with it and it's not going to do anything to the surface of your paper that is damaging at all. And this paper has got a lovely finish to it. It's a photographic finish, photographic quality print. So it looks amazing. And this tool, it doesn't do any damage. All it does is help get rid of any little bubbles. Now there is a little bubble just around the breast of this creature. But if you do get a bubble, you just push it out to the edge and the air just pops out the edge of your design. A bit like with the self-adhesive decoupage, if any of you have used those. And that's why you just need to take your time, work any little bubbles out. I've got one tiny little bit there, which I think is a bubble. I'm just going to work that one out. Yeah, it's gone. And that's sticking really well. It's going on beautifully. I've got a tiny smudge of glue on my design, which I'm just going to wipe off. And these are water resistant, so if you get glue on them, don't be afraid to just wipe them with a damp cloth or a baby wipe. You're not going to ruin any of the print at all. And just remember, once you have finished working on it, just make sure to seal the edges with a water-based sealer or varnish. I'm going to use the Artisan Australian brand of matte sealer, but you can use whichever is your preferred top coat. So I know some of you use the Dixie Belle top coats or Gator Hide. If you're unsure, please reach out to us on the Aussie Decor page and ask. And you just need to seal those edges so that the air doesn't get in and cause them to lift up. So that's looking really smooth now. And I'm going to actually let mine fully dry before I come in and seal it or do anything to it, because I just want it to settle. Okay, now I might try and lift you up again, show you the... Thank you. Yeah, I think it's beautiful too. There we are. I think that's going to look pretty stunning. When I've just finished it off, sealed it so that it looks all of one piece, I think that's actually going to look pretty stunning. And it's sort of, it gives an ordinary piece a really luxurious feel, as if you've spent an awful lot of money on that. You know, that wouldn't be out of place in one of those, you know, those homes you see in magazines, where people have got, you know, really expensive, beautiful things. So I'm quite pleased with that. Very classy. Yeah, it is classy, Liz, but these products do the work for you. You know, they really do add class. And I'm happy with that. And I do have one sliver. I have one tiny sliver left. So I'm going to use that on something else. It is pretty with the gold, isn't it, Crystal? I agonised over whether to do the gold or actually a duck egg. So I've, to compensate, I've painted a little veggie can in duck egg blue, and I'm going to use the final remnants to do something with that. I'll figure it out and I'll post a picture when I've done it on the Facebook page. So if any of you bookmark, yeah, of course, bookmarks, great idea. Never have too many bookmarks. They make good stocking fillers as well, don't they? So for those of you who weren't on at the beginning, I just wanted to show you the poster print from last week. Some of you were on the live last week and saw this, but I'm so in love with these poster prints because this was my first attempt, and it just was so easy to do. It turned out beautifully, and I'm really thrilled with these. There are so many more posters coming out as well, which Deb's going to be sending all over the world. Deb, if you're still on, you can tell us a bit more about those if you want to, because there's heaps of designs coming out. Hi Rani, large coaster or placemat with a leftover cutout? Yeah, I think so too. I've only got a tiny bit though, that's it. What do you think? I think maybe Crystal said bookmark. I'm not sure. I want to do something with this, so we shall see. Anyway, I think I'm running short on time. Don't forget about the competition in the Creative Club. This one is using the new fabulous fuchsia or the cacti transfers, and using them on something. It doesn't have to be furniture. It can be a piece of homeware, something you want to upcycle, and post your picture in the Creative Club Facebook group. And the prize is $120 worth of product from Aussie Decor Transfers, and you get to be the feature photo for the month. Don't forget to hashtag August 2021. We will remind you about that. It's just fun to join in. It creates a bit of a buzz, and it gets people interested and inspired as well. So it's great fun. Jessie, you've done some great stuff with your contribution. Oh, thank you, Deb. Deb says 30 new designs going worldwide. Unreal. I can't wait to see all of those and get my hands on them. So poster print's great for quick and easy projects, also for furniture. If you want to see other brand ambassadors using these, have a look at Crystal from Finders Keepers Barn. She's done some great things with poster prints. At the moment, they're only available in Australia, so check out the Aussie pages and see. Crystal, yeah, scraps could go on earring. Oh my gosh, that's such a creative idea. I love that. I need some new earrings too. Maybe I'll try it. So I will sign off now. Don't forget, follow the Aussie Decor Transfers Facebook page. If you're interested in seeing what I'm doing, follow my Facebook page too. The link is above the video. If you'd like to look at any of the products, doesn't matter where you are in the world, hop onto the link above this video. You might have a local stockist, so do support them if you want to buy the product, or if you don't have a local stockist, have a look at the link above, because you can purchase those through the link as well. I will let you go and enjoy the rest of your day or the rest of your evening, but thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, Julianne, okay, before I go, Julianne hasn't seen it. Julianne, here's the gold flowers and bird table. What do you think? I get such an easy project and so effective. So don't forget to watch the replay. Send me any questions. See you soon. Bye.